Hello everybody, this is the Harbinger and welcome to this tryout of Dotage, which is what do you call it, roguelike survival city builder game with impending doom luring over us at all times. I saw this game in my Steam feed and I thought it looked interesting, so I played the demo. The demo is free and you can find it in the description below, and yeah, let's check it out. Sure, send anonymous data. We don't mind that. So apparently I can continue my last tutorial story, but I think I want to start it. I think we'll start again for you guys, so you can see what's going on here. And we are getting some perks from the last run carried over to our new run here. Yeah, of course, let's look at this. Let's cross that out. We need to start a new game here. Okay, I thought the game was a little bit easy for me last time, so let's try to increase the difficulty by 50% extra here. Yeah, it doesn't really say what this makes, but yeah, let's do this. Yeah, sure, I don't mind it being merciless and hard. Yes, so let's. So it starts with the village elder telling you the story about how it begins. We had been traveling for days in strange lands. This is the story of how our village was born. The story of how we defeated the prophecy. It all began in lush, secluded valley that we found after traveling for several days. Just a few more steps, you slackers. We're almost there. My feet hurt. And then our villagers and our village elder come out here. Oh, I was so young then. I convinced the pips to follow me into the valley. The pips are the name of your villagers. This is it. This is the place I told you about. We have to stop here. You better not be lying about this new life, elder. Impatient, follow my example and it will all go well. Now get to work. We started to work straight away on the construction of our old village. Now, I did the tutorial earlier, so it told me a lot of things what we had to do. So yeah, we need to build this early village shelter somewhere near these berry bushes, as they are our immediate source of food, and we have all the time in the world. We don't need to be worrying about anything, as this is a turn-based game, so we can think and plan a little bit. We should want to be near the berry bushes, and we should want to be near the forest of some kind, and I don't think it's bad to be near these chickens here, and water puddles are also good. But yeah, we can always expand our area later, but we should try to find a nice place for initial setup here. I think this place will do just fine. And yeah, let's start there. And then I think... Okay, now we are back and we have fixed the screen issues here, so this should be great. So we have our initial village here. We have 4 pips or villagers or whatever they're called. They all of them need food to survive each day, and we have starting building materials. And yeah, we need to start telling these people what we want them to do. I think it is a decent idea to start building some resource harvesting things. So let's build this wood pile over here that lets people go over here and chop trees. They first need to be built, and this resource depot takes one day to be built, symbolized by this sun over here. And when it's not colored, it's inactive, and when it is colored, somebody will do it. In addition, we can order someone to start picking berries over here. by clicking this berry bush. This berry bush will harvest 4 berries every turn, and they have 5 berries. They have 5 days worth of berry picking in them before they are completely depleted. So we will also need to find additional sources of food. In addition, we would really want to buy one of these thinkers posts, as they are how we generate knowledge. Knowledge is this game's research resource, and we want to have that unlocked. And yeah, we are unlocking a lot of things by building this research poster. The final thing we should start building here is we could build this forager, which you place next to trees, and they can go into the forest and start picking berries from over there. But that's much less efficient than harvesting real-life berries over here. And yeah, we could. This is how we expand our territory. We'll do that later. And there is dwellings we can build, so our people can have somewhere to live and multiply. I think we maybe want to focus on getting more people, so let's start over here. This puddle over here is great for collecting water, which we will need to do some while later, and then building crops next to the water is also a good idea. I also see here that if we build houses, we also expand our territory. So I was not aware of that. So let's build this house over here, maybe, so we can expand our territory all the way over here. Then all of our 4 peeps are doing something, and we have enough. We have enough food produced to sustain this village. So let's press the sun over there and tell people to do the work, and they are. Then they get to eat, then they get to sleep, and then we are the next day over here. And this is just the initial cycle. We have to set everything up. This guy that built the knowledge post will start to be needing to know what they are supposed to research. I think it's a good idea to start researching the well, and then do tilled soil, and then tomato field, because then we can start growing on our own food. Also, there is chicken pen and chickens. So some of the things are locked in the demo, and we are unlocking them now. So yeah, there is here are the main houses, which we have already built. Here is apparently somewhere we can build chicken farms. We can hunt the live chickens. And here are the meeting point. It's a building that lets us generate culture. Puddle that lets us store up water and generate cold, which makes sense later. And the bonfire, which makes warmth and yeah, consumes wood, which is probably necessary in the winter. And here is something more. It looks like a park of some kind, and a thinker and an altar. Stuff is unlocked. So we have the thinker's post, and we can okay, so this is just a better research stuff, and this converts resources into nature points. Okay, and there's a remedy rug that produces medicine of some kind. But yeah, let's start by unlocking the well first, and after that we will unlock the basic food items. Yeah. This guy started immediately at researching. This guy started collecting woods, which is fine. This guy is continuing to generate berries, and this guy still has to build this house for a day. So let's go and continue this workday here. we are now on day 3. We have one guy who has nothing to do because he's finished building this house. And I think this is a nice opportunity to grow our village here. So to grow your village, you will need at least 2 free citizens. So I will unuse this wood gathering stuff here, and I'll tell these people to go here and be nice to each other. They are bringing some extra food there, and then they will create another villager. Not going into depth on how that works. Here he is. Doesn't have a beard or hair yet, but yeah, little kid. And the little kid will live in this house. So the main house you start with has room for 4 villagers, and the houses you build have storage, have room for 2 more citizens. So yeah, now we have one little Pippin, and he will need 4 days until he grows, until becoming a what you call it, productive citizen. Meanwhile, he will just eat food, and yeah, we can't create another Pippin just yet because only one baby can stay at the house anytime. But one of the guys can continue to harvest wood over here, and we can maybe build another house. I am fond of the idea of making houses next to each other because I like the city feel. So he can build another house over there, and yeah, we must also be aware that we shouldn't overextend too much because we will need food to sustain our citizens. And there's 8 more berries here, and there is 20 berries here, and after that we have no food. So we need to start expanding our base over this way where there are a lot more berries. And yeah, that is probably going to go fine. We don't need to do anything else this day, so let's just go into the next day here. And yeah, as you see, this is just looking like a standard city builder. You are gaining resources and building your city and keeping your people fed and happy. But there is also something called Impending DOOM, which will come to us later in the process here. Meanwhile, we just have to wait until we are getting more information on that. This time we are unlocking the crude well, which we can build in on either of these puddles. Thank you. So if we are building on this puddle, we are chasing away these chickens. I don't want to do that because I think having chickens is good. So let's instead try to expand over here. And to expand over there, we need to also expand our borders. Expanding our borders is just done by placing these signposts. And yeah, this guy will come and build over here. This berry bush is now depleted. We can either dismantle it to make room for other buildings. To do that, we are also generating 4 seeds, which we can use to plant crops later. But the berries will regrow over time, so I don't think it's very important to do that just yet. However, what we should do is to build some gathering huts for when this berry bush is also depleted. We will need to have some kind of food income while we're waiting for our farming setup to be completed. So we already have a lot of wood stockpile, so I don't think this guy needs to harvest wood anymore. But we do need to start building these forager camps. So let's make him do that, and we can then select the next thing we want to research, which I think is gonna be tilled soil. And let's go next turn. So you see, we are at 21 or 16 food now, and we are generating 4 berries each turn, and we are losing 5, so we are at a net 5. Are at a net -1, but we can only harvest berries here for 4 more days, and then all of these berries are gone. So let's make this guy, you can right click to change their output. Let's make this guy also collect berries over here and confirm. Now we're making 6 berries a turn and just losing 5, so we're making a net 1 until these bushes are depleted. That is. Our kid that lived here, he has now become an adult. No, he hasn't. He has 1 more day until he's an adult. It's just 1 more guy that has nothing to do. And why is that? Oh yeah, he finished building this house. He can then, I guess we want to move towards here to unlock more berry bushes. So let's make him build a signpost over here. Or over here, maybe. If you build them over here, then we can build the next outpost over there, signpost over there. So let's do this. And yeah, everybody has a job, so let's go next turn. I like that the houses are lighting up at night. Okay, 3 more days available here. That signpost is done, and let's see. Now I think we can afford to start creating even more citizens, because we have access to more berries over here, and we are at currently at net 0, which is totally fine. We are researching the foodstuffs, so we are going to survive long term, and yeah, we can afford to have more villagers, and we need to have loads of villagers to make the community go around over time. So let's see. I think we want to start building the well over here on the puddle. We can build it. We can build a well anywhere, but building it on the puddle increases the output by double. So I want to build it on that puddle. And the other guy, he can build another signpost over here. That way we cover 4 more bushes, and yeah, we will be having really nice coverage of the area here. And it looks like there is some kind of special material over here. The demo doesn't take you that far, but it took me long enough to realize I'm going to enjoy this game. So yeah, I wanted to share it with you guys. And yeah, now we have one guy that has nothing to do. I guess the best thing for him to do is helping with getting more food. As when we can have a little bit more surplus, then we can next turn generate more villagers with these 2 guys. And yeah, let's go next turn again. We are soon finishing the research here, and we have our first event here. This lady creates nature points for us. Nice. So the events are based on some of the traits in your village, and they can be positive and they can be negative. And now our village elder has a vision. And this is the impending doom I was talking about. He has the apocalyptic vision. I remember it so vividly. And there's a village meeting over here. The vision came to me. I saw the future, and the world is doomed. The apocalypse is coming. You brought us here to die? Don't be stupid. We are here for a reason. We can stop this. Let me tell you about my prophecy. And here we can see the upcoming event calendar. So this is where we are today. The dates are going upwards. So after day 35, we enter a new season, and then other stuff are going to happen. Yeah, this is a Doom event over here. And here is an omen that can do various things. Here is an unknown event. Here is a season-based event, and here is the Doom event, which we have to work towards fighting. You said we'll find new life here. Disrespectful fool. Are you calling me a liar? Work hard, and the Dooms can be defeated. This is what I saw. How do you know about the prophecy? We need to work hard to survive. So here is the Doom counter, and yeah. I see we have been cursed. An omen is coming for us. Something bad is going to happen. So yes. In 5 terms we will have an omen event. And the omen event will either be positive or negative. We can influence the outcome based on making more hope, and we can have a negative impact us by it providing us with tons of fear. And to counteract that, we would need to have this meeting point, which can generate hope. So we'll have to work on that after we have set up our initial farming stuff. Or maybe we should work on that after we have researched tilling soil. It wasn't an issue for me in when I played on normal difficulty, but we are playing on harder difficulty now, so maybe it's relevant. Research completed, tilled soil. Okay, let's actually go here to the community and let's research meeting point next, so we can generate positive influence. And yeah, let's also start generating more pips. These guys don't need to collect more water and berries. We have enough food for now. Let's start generating more villagers. So I'm not really sure about how these 2 guys can come together and create more villagers, but I'm just assuming they are setting up a feast with all of this extra food and inviting children to come or something like that. And yeah, let's go next turn. Dun. And yeah, let's do that again. We now have 3 people without jobs, so 2 of them can go and invite more people to our little town here. And yeah, we are in need of more food sometime later. And we are in the need of starting to till the soil. Now let's see. Didn't we research soil cultivation? Maybe it's done a little bit different over here than in the demo. In the demo, the soil cultivation was here, but here I see it is in the workplace. So we want to build next to the well, because that gives a bonus to growing things later. So I think that's a good idea to do. He finished tilling the soil. They invited another kid to our town. And yeah. Let's go to the next day. And ooh, here's something happened. Some events can damage buildings. The buildings can take an amount of damage equal to its hit points, which can be viewed in the HPedia. When hit points reach 0, the building is destroyed. You can repair damaged building using the repair action. This wasn't in the demo, but that is probably fine over here. Where is the building damage? Or was that just some general information to us? Because I don't see any damaged building anywhere. Probably just general information then. Okay. We are currently in the need. We are currently losing food, but we aren't desperate yet because we have tons of spare food. We can go 11 days like this. We can use more wood. We could use another cultivated soil over here. And what we actually need is somewhere to gain seeds. To gain seeds, we need to create another one of these forager stations and build it over here. Because you can change the output from berries to seeds and to hemp over there. So I don't think we need to do anything more today. Let's go next turn, and in 2 turns we will have an omen. One of the kids grew up, so we have no, that's not the kids grew up. That's the guy that built this guy. That is finished. I think we want to build more houses because we want to expand our city here. It's important to not build next to research places because the researchers need to have their quiet. So it's a -1 production for every building within one. So we need to make sure that this guy can be undisturbed. But I think it's okay to build on the diagonals. Is only these 4 tiles directly adjacent to the building that needs to be left alone. So I'm going to build a house here, and yeah, we are currently good. This guy wants to generate seeds. Confirm. And we can use them later to produce crops on these tilled places. And now something happens over here. This lady with blue hair is scared by something in the forest. Everybody is scared by something in the forest. The lady is stunned and is now a coward. Okay, what happened? There was a forest cry. So apparently one of our villagers, or pips, is stunned for 3 days, and the threat increased permanently by 1, and that lady gained the coward perk. Okay, so yeah, now we know that. And yeah, let's try to find out what ailments are. Creature ailments. After an event, a pip may be affected by an ailment. You will notice that they are behaving strangely. An icon over their head will help you identify the ailment. There are dozens of different ailments. Some are good, some are pretty bad. Check the Wikipedia for more information on each ailment when you encounter a new one. Pips can be disabled by various effects, such as being stunned or refusing to work. While disabled, a pip won't be able to work for a few turns. After an event, a quirk can be assigned to a pip. The quirk will mark the pip for future events, unlocking subsequent events associated with it. You can check information about specific pips by holding down the shift key and right-clicking on them. This is mostly informative, but there are some actions available in the panel that appears. Ooh. Okay, so that's a new information dump, and we unlocked the meeting point. Now, the meeting point is the building that lets us counteract some of these bad events. So let's start building that immediately. It costs 2 logs, as it's just basically 2 logs sitting on the floor here, and it gains +1 if at least one dwelling is within 1 tile, and they are. So let's place that there, and let's make this seed collector go and build that instead of collecting seeds. And then now we want to we unlocked the shared table and relaxing stand. So I guess these buildings can help us do stuff. Let's look at that later. And yeah, let's start growing tomato fields over here. But yeah, I think this is a very nice, quick introduction to the game, and yeah, we will continue this in a future episode. Thank you for watching. I've been Haminger, and I'm signing out.